Hey, I'm Blake Hortsmann. Just played at Blended Fest. Let's get buzzed.
You guys, we are back with Blake, but this time not in Nashville. We're in San Diego. How has your experience with this festival been so far?
It's awesome. I love San Diego in general. The city is amazing. It's one of my favorites in the country. So yeah, it was like a no-brainer to play a festival here. I was like, heck yeah, on the ocean and everything. So far so good. I played tonight, so I'm looking forward to it.
What was the vibe like? Because you played in all 3 shows for Blended Festival. So how has the vibe kind of changed and grown throughout the journey?
Good question. So I think obviously this festival is much bigger than the other ones in Nashville and Austin. So it's like it's awesome. This one is longer and skinnier, and I was walking through it last night. I was like, it's like a fair. Like there's just so much to do at these festivals, at these blended festivals. So it's not just music; it's good food, good people, good wine, all good vibes, all the above. So
have you tapped into the wine a little bit?
I haven't yet. I was at tequila. I was too much tequila last night. That was the problem.
Well, speaking of last night, I saw a lot of your exes walking around here. Is this an awkward moment? Are they all here to support you? How are you feeling?
No, I wasn't actually worried. Everybody's like, it's going to be weird, it's going to be weird. I'm like, really, it's not. Like we're all mature, grown adults. So it's really cool. They all came out to support me. They were coming to my set tonight. So I'm looking forward to it. It wasn't as weird as people think it's going to be, So it was good to see everybody.
So list for people who don't know, who was here last night?
Oh, gosh. So we had Dylan and Hannah. We had Becca and Thomas. We had Noah and Abigail. We had John. We had Katie. We had, is that it from Bachelor? I think that's it.
So I'm going to ask you the question that you asked your fans on Instagram. On a scale from 1 to 10, how weird is Bachelor Nation?
It's so weird. It is so bizarre. Like you could just get thrown into a room like that and have so many people you've dated. Like the cross-pollination is a lot. And yes, very, very, I always say that, very incestuous in Bachelor Nation.
All right, I like that. We're going to go back to Bachelor in a second, but I want to talk about your music still because it's super exciting that you're turning into this whole full DJ career. I saw in Nashville you were talking with Brody Jenner. I just saw James Kennedy from Vanderpump Rules playing. What do you think about this kind of trend of reality stars finding this new path in music?
I think it's great, and I think there's obviously a lot of opportunities that come when you're off the show, whatever show it is. You get this platform, and honestly, it wasn't a hard decision because I knew it was something I wanted to do, but at the same time, there still was fear there. Like you're putting yourself out there, it's something new. But I haven't looked back. Like I've enjoyed it so much, and I'm so glad that I took the dive and I took the chance because, I've been really happy with everything that's happened so far. So
what's next in your DJ career? Are you ready to start collaborating with other artists, creating your own music?
That's exactly, I want to definitely collaborate with some new artists. We got some lined up for 2022, and create my own music and get some of my own tunes out there. That's the plan.
Can tease us?
Not yet.
Okay, some dream collaborations then.
Yes. Some dream. Oh, you want my?
Yeah.
My gosh.
What's your dream list?
Oh man, honestly, I can't really sing very well, so I think it'd be so fun to have somebody that I can write a song for and have them sing and that kind of thing. So actually, I think I would want to write a song, create a music for somebody else, have them sing. And,
have you been dabbling into songwriting?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I have.
What inspires you with that route?
Oh God, it doesn't take much to inspire me. So you just get one little moment or a saying, and sometimes I'll write it down. I'm like, okay, I'm going to come back to that. So
is there going to be a song called Paradise?
Somebody was like, you should open with Almost Paradise tonight. I was like, that's not a bad idea. I should make a remix to Almost Paradise. I know.
All right, well, speaking of Bachelor in Paradise, I have to ask you some questions because a lot of drama happened throughout the season that just wrapped up. I think the best way to do it is I'm just going to name a scenario to you, and you can just tell me your thoughts.
Let's do it.
All right, first up, Brennan and Piper.
I'll tell you what, they're not the first people to go down to the beach and have talked before or have been in a relationship where they messed up, but where they messed up was the way I think they treated people down on the beach, the way they treated Natasha and the things they said. Yeah. They could have recovered, hey, we were in love, we just wanted to get a free vacation, fine. But it was how they treated others that kind of hurt them. But I think they'll learn from this and they'll be better for it.
I love that. Yeah. What about Riley and Marissa becoming the very first Black engaged couple of the franchise?
It's crazy. I saw that posted and I was like, wow, it's been 20 years and that's the first couple, and I was kind of shocked by that. But I love them. They're honestly, this season I think is probably one of the stronger seasons as far as relationships. I think all those relationships are super strong. So
I completely agree.
Yeah.
And even so, going to the point of the next one, Kendall showing up on the beach right before Joe got down on one knee.
Yeah, that was strange. I didn't know that was happening because I like obviously talked to Kendall and talked to Joe, but I had no idea that was
Neither
coming.
of them mentioned it.
No, neither of them mentioned it. Kendall, I was like, I thought for sure Kendall would have mentioned that, but she didn't mention it at all. I don't know what transpired to get her down there. Like I don't know what exactly she was thinking.
She ever left?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she could have because I think you had to quarantine and stuff for COVID. So, and honestly, like the day wise, when she left, I think it was only like 3 or 4 days later was the proposals in real time. So yeah, I don't think like Joe obviously needed her to like say, hey, we're like moving on, closure. I don't think he needed that, so it was a little strange. But I love Kendall; she's good, and Joe, and so they handled it like mature adults. I was impressed. Yeah,
it was nice that she wasn't trying to stop it; she was giving
no,
a blessing.
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of people, and honestly, they just wanted that as like a soundbite, and like preview of her walking down. That's what the show wanted. But I knew it wasn't gonna be anything bad. So.
Well, now I'm gonna do a little preview of getting a soundbite from you. What about your ex Becca getting back with Thomas right after?
Yeah, they seem great. Like I said, I hung out with them last night. They seem very much in love, and they match really, really well. So I'm happy for the both of them for sure.
And then in bigger Bachelor news, what about Tyler Cameron doing a sketch with Kim Kardashian on SNL?
Yeah. I saw that. That was awesome. Actually, it was first of all, it was a funny skit in general because they're like making fun of the parody of Bachelorette. And yeah, it was so cool. Like seeing him standing up there with like some of the other guys up there. I was like, what the hell? Some guy from Bachelor, was on that. But it was cool to see, and Kim crushed it, and Tyler did a good job. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, I have 2 more Bachelor scenarios for you to get through.
Let's do it.
Dale and Claire just officially broke up. Were you surprised by that? Did you think that was coming?
I did not know it was coming. I'm not too close to them. I've talked to both of them a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But no, I did not know it was coming, and I'm a little surprised because I felt like they obviously broke up months ago and got back together, and I was like, oh, like they worked through their hard time. It's always there's always those moments of hard times in relationships. So yeah, I'm in shock that they broke up. Yeah.
Do you have any advice for Dale moving forward as he's now starting to get the wraps of Bachelor Nation?
Yeah, it is hard. I tell you what, having a relationship with the public eye in general is hard, let alone like the Bachelorette and Bachelor. And so, yeah, he's obviously, I would just say lay low, stay off social media for a little while, And what sucks now moving forward, it's like whoever he dates is forever going to be compared to Claire, and that's going to be hard on her and him. So, yeah, he's got quite the road ahead of him, but he'll be all right.
Do you feel that way with Becca, that everything you date or everyone you date is compared to her?
Yeah, to a degree, but at the same time, it wasn't. We were never actually together. You know what I mean? Like after the show, so there wasn't any of that. So I really, honestly, haven't had a relationship in the public eye because I really haven't dated. I have dated, but I haven't gone public with it. Since the show. So I don't know what that's like yet. I'm sure it's really hard though.
We'll see. To be determined.
TBD.
What about the new Bachelor, especially having him be chosen before any of us meet him?
Super interesting. From what I've heard, he's a great guy. But yeah, I don't think I've ever done that before. Whereas we had no idea who it was. And like now it's weird going into Michelle's season knowing, he's going to make it far. He's going to get a lot of screen time, but he's going to be the Bachelor. So it's going to be interesting to watch the season and watch his character arc and everything.
And I hope everybody really likes him, like producers think,
right?
Because then they're already well into the season of filming his season.
Oh yeah,
so that would be awkward.
I was going to say, I feel like the edit's going to be really good. I feel like they're going to make him look super good. So he's in safe hands for sure.
And then Jesse Palmer is the new host. What about that?
It's great. I've met him once or twice. But he's very good at his job. That's what he does for a living. He's been doing it for a very long time. So a very safe pick for them. I think it was like he knows what he's doing. He's going to do it professionally. He's going to be professional. So yeah, I'm excited to see him moving forward.
And welcome so many people to Bachelor Nation to come support you at
yes,
Blended Festival
at Blended.
With all of the girls who you may or may not have dated.
It's a little strange out there, but yeah. As soon as the music starts, everybody's friends. So that's what I say.